Guys, thank you so much for ordering an advanced copy of Girl Stop Apologizing. It is a really big deal for me that you do that. It means that you cared enough to get it before it was actually coming out. Thank you, thank you. That actually helps us as authors, helps put us onto things like New York Times lists. As a thank you, I wanted to give you some added value. I wanted to take a deeper dive into one of the topics that I write about in the book. So you're gonna get a little sneak peek. Also, it is easily one of the top 5 questions I get most often. If you hang out with Dave and I on live stream, you know that almost every single morning someone asks us this, or maybe many someone's, which says to me it's something you guys really want to tackle and take on and get a great habit for in your own life. And that is morning routine. Holy smokes, we get nonstop questions about this topic, so I thought I'd take you through exactly what it looks like. Because here's the deal. I've got 4 kids. You can hear one of them over there. We've got a miniature schnauzer. We've got a company full of employees who are counting on us to be our best. Not only that, but I want to be able to show up as my best self, as the best mom I can be, best wife I can be. I want to physically feel great, mentally, emotionally, all of those things. And for me, that really is about how you start your day. I think how you start your day is how you end your day. I think how you start your day is how you ensure that you're productive and that you're doing the things that you want to do. The number one piece of advice I would say if we're going to start building a morning routine would be you need to choose the time that you wake up, and you need to get up at that time every single day. Now, I know that people have different energies at different times of day. I am a morning person. I have the most energy. I think the best, physically, mentally, all of it earlier in the day. The later it gets in the day, the more tired I become, the more lethargic, the harder it is for me to make decisions. If you're like me, then I would really suggest that you wake up early. I get up every single day at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Part of that is because I have kids, and I believe really strongly that if you are a parent, you need to wake up before your children. If you are waking up in the morning because one of your kids is like standing by your bed like Children of the Corn, or like screaming you awake or crying if that's how you start your day, you're starting your day on offense. No, you're starting your day on defense. I don't know sports very well. You're starting your day on defense, meaning someone's coming at you and now you're trying to catch up, versus you getting to start the day, have a cup of coffee, take some self-care, drink a glass of water, do whatever you need to do before those kids wake up. So I get up at 5 a.m. and I don't have to wake the kids up until 6:15. So I've got an hour and 15 minutes to get my life together. And my morning in that 5 a.m. hour is different depending on the day of the week. Dave and I are really committed to physical health. If you did last 90 days with us, then you know we work out every single day of the week, every single day. And that means someone's got to stay with the kids to make sure, house doesn't burn down or whatever. Every other day, one of us goes to the gym first thing in the morning. You roll out of bed 5 a.m., you get yourself together and you go. The other person getting the kids ready for school, then gym person comes home and they high five the person who's at home. I don't know why I felt the need to show you what a high five looks like, but go with me. They trade off with the parent who is at home, and now the second friend gets to go to the gym. I don't even know if that makes sense, but we go back and forth, basically so that you don't have to be the one that goes to the gym every morning at 5 a.m. when it's 30 degrees outside. That's why. It's cold. No matter what, I wake up in the morning, coffee pot is turned on. I want to be the one right now that admits to you that I know how to program my coffee pot, but I don't. I have no idea. I try I can't figure it out. It's preset the night before, but it's not. So you gotta walk out here. Got to put on your house shoes so you don't step on any scorpions, because we do live in Texas. You press the button, the coffee pot's brewing.
I forgot the grounds.
While it's brewing, I chug a glass of water every day. Hydration's super important, and I feel like that's just, I don't think about it. I'm not even awake yet. I'm just like, get the water, drink the water. Now I can have my coffee. I have coffee with cinnamon. How much cinnamon? a dash. I don't, people, how much cinnamon do you put in your coffee? I'm like, calm down. I don't know, whatever feels right. I used to have cream and sugar. Then I went to cream and Splenda. Then I realized how bad those chemicals were, cut out all sweetness, then finally cut out all cream. Then if I'm going to the gym first, I actually do 2 different kinds of supplements in the morning. I do a pre-workout, like it's like a scoop of powder that gives you energy. It's got, it's strong, it's a thing. Golly, you can't even see me right now because it is very dark outside. Let me try some indoor lighting. That doesn't make anything better. I had my coffee, drank my water. I made my energy drink that I take before I go to the gym. It takes me about 20 minutes to get to the gym because I live out in the country. So I will drink my my drink on the way in. We have to be really fast. Like if you've only got 45 minutes for a workout, because it takes a minute for us to drive there and drive back. So you've got 45 minutes while you're there. You really need to hit it hard. I also alternate days. So depending on my early mornings, I do legs. On my later mornings, I do arms, and I just go back and forth. I really like cardio. It just gets my mind right and it wakes me up. So I always start with a treadmill run. I do 20 minutes on the treadmill and 25 minutes of weights, body weights, squats, or whatever. I guess my intention with starting the day at the gym is it wakes me up. I also am going into I got to go home and be a really great mom and have a super positive attitude, which requires energy. And I do live stream 5 days a week. You know, we all hang out on Instagram and Facebook together at 8 a.m. I want to make sure that I'm awake for you. I was having dinner the other night with one of my friends who's a SoulCycle instructor, and he was saying the same thing. He's like, he like has this whole routine that he does to make sure that by the time he gets to his students, he's ready. You know, maybe you're not doing a live stream in the morning like I am, or maybe you're not teaching a SoulCycle class like Chris is, but certainly there are things in your life that you've got to show up and be awake for. So how can you set yourself up for success in that way? Now I've got to go into kid mode. I'm going to, if I was the first person at the gym, now I'm the one who's got to get them to school. Dave's got them, clothes are on, lunches are packed, snacks are in the backpack, ready to go. I take them, drop them off at school, and usually have enough time, like just enough time to come home and do my smoothie. So I have a smoothie every single day, 7 days a week, forever and ever, amen. I have a green smoothie. Everybody asks me every single day of my life, what do you put in your smoothie? Same thing every single day. It is a recipe from a book called Body Love by Kelly LeVeque. It's so funny if you go on Amazon and you buy one of my books, it's like most bought with Body Love by Kelly LeVeque, which I think is hilarious because I talk about it so much. Smoothie life. No, I'm making a smoothie. Smoothie. Keep your spinach in the freezer so that it doesn't go bad on you. We've got almond milk and spinach. And just so we're clear, that is almond milk with no sweetener. A lot of times people are getting some that have sugar. Also, I'm gonna put in peanut butter, and this is the kind you get at the store where it's like just peanuts. When it comes to the nut butters, I use the thing like, you know when you go to the grocery store and they have the like machine that makes your peanut butter where it's literally just ground peanuts? That's what I'm putting in my smoothie. Just do 2 scoops. I used to measure all this out, but I've done it so many times now I can just kind of guesstimate. Then I do a little MCT oil, some ground hemp, and then protein powder. Everybody asks me, literally everybody asks which protein powder. This is not an ad, but if you want to know, Vital Proteins, collagen powder, that's what I use. Also, if you notice, I tend to take things out of their packaging, put them in cute little containers. Like this is like a vintage scooper that I got at a flea market, and then I put it in. It just makes me happy. It feels like a little bit like you're trying to elevate your life. Constantly trying to elevate my life. I use a bullet. I used to use a blender, but this is so much easier. You don't have to clean as much. You can just throw this in the dishwasher. Smoothie, and then I go and do our live stream.
Yes.
Now the reverse of that is that if it's my morning home at 5 a.m., I will use that first hour to do, I have my coffee. I read a nonfiction book. So I do about 15 to 20 minutes of nonfiction reading. It's like people ask how I can read so many books. I read nonfiction in the morning and fiction at night. Then I go sit down and I map out the day. So I use my Start Today journal. I really do use this myself. I do the 5 things that I'm grateful for, the 10 dreams that I'm working on, the 1 goal that comes first. And then I figure out, okay, what do I need to do? So I'm building not my to-do list, I'm building my results list based on those goals that I just wrote down. A lot of people will be like, I need to book the flight, I need to call this person, I'm looking to write down what are the results that I actually want. A to-do list could be like, I have a meeting with Dominique, gotta meet with Dominique, versus writing down the results. Sit with Dominique and come up with an incredible creative plan for March of 2019. That's a result. If you just say the thing that you have to do, you might not get the results that you're looking for. So if you start with the result, you're gonna do better. Every single day I map out the work that I have to do, but depending on when I go to the gym, this is maybe too high level, depending on when I go to the gym, that chunk either happens early in the morning or after live stream. That happens no matter what. Like my morning routine doesn't change no matter what, but the times that those things happen at do change. Hey guys, I hope that you found this helpful. This was just something that I wanted to do as a bonus for you to show my appreciation. If you would love to pay it forward in some way, I would super appreciate if you would take a screenshot of this video or take a screenshot of the fact that you pre-ordered. Tell people that the book's coming out. That's really helpful to me. That's how we're gonna pay for Noah to go to college. Thank you so much for your support. Please tell your friends about how they can get this video too if they pre-order the book. And I cannot wait to hear what you think of Girl Stop Apologizing. I wrote it for you guys. I wrote it in answer to this question of like, okay, I read Go Wash Your Face, now what? Well, this is now what, and it's coming at you in March. So thanks for your support. I hope you love it.